Kieron, we're in the hat for the next round. You must be delighted. How would you assess that 80 minutes?
Yeah, that's the main goal for us. To get into the next round, obviously, it is really pleasing. The first half, I thought we were very good. Second half, we were a bit sloppy and a little bit loose, but there's some reason in that. We left some people out there a bit longer than what I normally do to get them some minutes coming up to Easter, and I changed a couple of people around in positional wise to rest them. So I think overall, we've come here, we've done the job, we scored some nice tries, and we're in the next round.
In these type of cup games against an underdog, it's always vital that you start well and kind of stifle the opposition. Are you pleased that we did that in the opening 15-20 minutes?
Definitely, it's something we've not probably done too well over the last couple of weeks. It started well and we had a focus. We got our game probably the wrong way around from the last couple of weeks. We started really well and faded away a little bit, but ultimately I'm happy with what we did. We won the game in that first half. I think we'll focus more on that than the second half.
You touched on the second half there. We were 48-0 up inside the first 10 minutes. Credit to Oldham for sticking in there, but you're a bit frustrated with how we reacted to going 48-0 up.
Yeah, a little bit. We've just spoke as a group there that the things we need to do now and move up the table. Those little 1%ers, those little efforts, they'll come and bite you in the big games, and we need to make sure we fix them up. I thought we just dropped down a couple of levels that second half. We need to be better than that as a group and individuals, but overall we've come here, we've done our job. A little bit frustrated, but this is what coaches are. We're always a little bit frustrated till we get that perfect performance, but I'm happy to get the win, and once again the fans have been brilliant supporting us.
It's 5 straight wins for us now. We're building momentum nicely out of Batley next week.
Yeah, another tough test for us. We've kind of played on a mini hill today at Bower Field, and Batley will be a different test for us. It's back to business. It's a tough place to go no matter what time of year you go over there and the conditions. So we've got to combat the hill and turn up with a good attitude, and we've got to play for 80 minutes. That's going to be a real focus for us next week.
No Danny Craven obviously in the 17 this week. Do you want to explain his absence this week?
Yeah, Danny just had a bit of a knocker last week. I took him off the last 10 minutes, and he wasn't quite 100% this week. He wanted to play, and he wasn't happy that I pulled him out of the squad yesterday. But that's my job as coach to make the decisions that probably don't suit everyone, but are best for the individual and the team. And we spoke before, we've got Batley next week and we've got Easter coming up, which is 4 or 5 games which are really important in the league, and it's important that Danny plays in them games rather than risking for one game. So it was my call on that one to pull him out. He was disappointed, which is a good thing because he wanted to play, but ultimately it's looking at the long term rather than the short term for us.
And finally, obviously Sam Wilder and Owen Buckley were carried from the field. We've got any early assessments on them?
Yeah, Sam's away with the furries at the moment in the changing room with a head knock, so hopefully he'll be fine next week. He'll probably have a sore head for a couple of days. Unfortunately for Buckers, he looks like he's got a bit of an ankle injury there, hooks ligaments. We'll find a bit more on that tomorrow, but hopefully it'll not be too serious.